Hey guys, Chris Cooper here, founder of Execute Your Passion, author of Achieve Your Dreams and Get Shit Done. And as a lifestyle and procrastination expert, I help folks just like you, entrepreneurs and professionals, stop quitting, stop procrastinating, and start succeeding in business and life. And welcome back. Welcome to another exciting episode of Chris Cooper TV. I'm so excited about the amazing feedback that you guys have been giving me, the love. I feel the love. And because I felt the love, I wanted to give you guys a really cool episode today. So I thought about some things, and one thing popped into my head. And if you're like me and most individuals, you either like sports or you enjoy watching them, or you know people that enjoy watching sports. And I don't care, I'm talking about from tennis to soccer, from golf to football, from basketball to NASCAR, whatever it is, whatever your sport of choice is, what I've learned is that there's always some valuable lessons learned on and off of the court or on and off of the field. So, having said that, today's episode is all about becoming a game changer. Let me say that again. Become a game changer. Doesn't that sound cool? That's pretty cool. So, I want to ask you a question. What do you think LeBron James, Tiger Woods, Wayne Gretzky, Serena Williams, Marshawn Lynch, Derek Jeter, and Danica Patrick all have in common? You guessed it. They are all champions in one way, shape, or form, and they've also learned how to be true game changers. See, when it came down to the last minutes of the game, when it came down to the last shot, when it came down to the last seconds, they show up. They're the closers. They're the finishers. As I would say, they get shit done. And I'm super excited to be able to share with you some of the amazing lessons that I know that they utilize on a consistent basis in order to make some awesome things happen as incredible game changers. So, people used to always tell me growing up, it's not whether you win or you lose, it's how you play the game. And you know what? I agree to that with to a certain perspective. But honestly, I play to win. So when I get into a game, I'm playing to win. It's not a matter of just the way I play the game. Now, of course, I'm going to play the game in integrity, but I know the end goal. I know what I want. I want the victory. It smells so good. It's so amazing. So having said that, I'm not trying to make you guys some jerks or some competitive idiots. But what I want to do is I do want to give you some tools that are going to help you really be more effective and truly be a game changer in every area of your life, whether it's your love life, to your finances, to your health, to your wellness, and your career, and your business, whatever it is. I want to give you just a couple of tips that are going to assist you in becoming a true game changer. So having said that, I'm going to give you not only a couple, I'm actually going to give you a few, 3 to be exact. And these are the 3 steps in order to be a true game changer. So let's begin. The first thing, if you talk to any of the champions I spoke about, from the LeBrons to the Marshawns to the Derricks, all the way through the Danicas, they all have some type of routine that they go through in their minds. Meaning that they've reprogrammed their minds before they even step on the field or on the court or on the green or wherever else you want to talk about. And the interesting thing about that is I think that we all need to reprogram our minds. That's step number 1 in becoming a true game changer. You got to reprogram your mind. You see, I'm a firm believer, and I was taught this a while ago, that we were wired for success, but guess what? Society has programmed us to fail. And I say that because all of the images that we get, all of the media, all the things that are coming our way that doesn't really support a healthy mind and a healthy body takes us off course and doesn't allow us to really be truly a game changer. So we got to reprogram our minds, meaning that we got to focus in on what's important. One of my amazing mentors, Mr. Tony Robbins, said that success is 80% psychology and only 20% mechanics. I'm going to say that again. 80% psychology and only 20% mechanics. So what that means is that we have to get the right psychological state in order to truly be able to change the things that we want in our lives and to be a true game changer. Got it? I hope it makes sense. The second step, after we've reprogrammed our mind and fed our mind the healthy things and did the proper rituals and changed our personal psychology, and our personal psychology includes lots of things like our physiology, what we focus on and what we believe. Let me tell you something. Whatever you focus on, guess what? You're going to feel it. And then also working on the language, the things that we're telling ourselves. That's all a part of the reprogramming process. And that's step one, once again, on this road to becoming a true game changer. Step two is all about just pick three. See, as you know, I'm the procrastination expert. So I spend a lot of time talking to individuals that want to do a lot of different things. And if you're like most of us, you get pulled, oh my God, in so many different directions and you don't know what to do. And sometimes you become the big O, overwhelmed with so many things. So what I found is a couple of techniques that really work. So step two in this process is I'm going to call it, write it down, just pick three. I know, Chris, like, what are you talking about, just pick three? Well, in my book, Get Shit Done, I talk about prioritizing things. And I talk about putting them into three unique buckets. And they're very simple. The first bucket is will do, things that you will do. The second bucket is things that you should do. And the third bucket is things that you may do. So you have your will do's, your should do's, and your may do's. And what you do is, guess which bucket you focus on the most? The will do bucket. The may do's can happen later, the should do's possibly down the road, but the will do's, I would say, are not just goals, they are absolute musts. So I encourage you to just pick three. Just pick three, not only categories, but pick three will do's to do. See, 3 is a very palatable number. In a day, you can accomplish 3 things if you've put the right 3 things on your paper. So what I call these 3 things, I call these your MVPs. We're talking about sports, right? They're your most valuable priorities. So in this second step, in order to really becoming a true game changer, after you've reprogrammed your mind and you're feeding yourself the proper information and you're thinking differently, now you got to just pick 3 and categorize things into will do's, should do's, and may do's. And then after that, what you're going to ultimately do is you're going to make sure that you focus in on the 3 things that really matter, which are your 3 most valuable priorities. And then the last piece of this is that you have to ultimately measure and assess everything that you have to ultimately do. Meaning, guess what? You're not going to feel it if you're not able to measure it. You're not going to feel it if you're not able to accurately depict what you want to create and how you want to ultimately create it. See, so many people set goals and they say they want to do this and that and the other, but they're not tracking their progress consistently. So the third step in this, you have to measure and assess your priorities, measure and assess your progress, because that's what's going to take you forward. So there you have it, guys. Another episode of Chris Cooper TV.
But before you depart this room full of winners, I want you to take a good look at the person next to you. Go on.
We begin today with talking about becoming a true game changer. Number 1, you got to reprogram, change the way you think. Number 2, just pick 3. Number 3, you have to ultimately measure and assess for success, for that matter. So having said that, guys, it's been an awesome pleasure. Another great episode that we had where I was sharing some tangible tools and techniques that you can use to ultimately change your life. So that's all the time that we have for this particular episode. But once again, if you like this, make sure you share this video with all of your friends. Make sure you share it with all of your people out there in social media world and all of your networks. Get over to chriscooperlive.com. Once again, that's chriscooperlive.com, and make sure you sign up for all of my tips to get shit done in your business, in your life. I have all of my events up there, all of the programs that I'm doing, and I'm looking forward to seeing you very soon, virtually and also in person. So having said that, never forget, this is your lifestyle and procrastination expert, Chris Cooper, signing off. Remember, breakthroughs are sexy, so ignite the fire inside. See you next time, guys. Take care.
Somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
More, it's not a dirty word, and you deserve more in every aspect of your life. You're invited to immerse yourself in a full day of transformation with Chris Cooper at Limitless Atlanta, a one-day encounter dedicated to destroying limiting behaviors and beliefs and really getting the more that you truly desire and that you truly want. So, step up. Go to chriscooperlive.com for more information, and we'll see you April 25th, 2015 in Atlanta, Georgia.